instructional technology coach. Today I'm going to show you two ways to embed a Google Doc into your Canvas course. The first way I'm going to show you is through the external tools function. So here's a Google Doc. This is going to be my semester 1 daily agenda for this year. I want to embed this Google Doc so then I can update what we did in class and students can refer to this anytime they need a reminder or a link to an assignment, etc. on their Canvas course. The first thing I want to check is my share function. So if I click share, I want to make sure if I click get a shareable link that what I have is anyone at Edmonds School District with this link can view. I want to make sure that this isn't set to edit so that students can't edit this Google Doc. They can just view it. And then I'm going to click done. Now I'm going to go into my Canvas course. So I've created a module at the top of my Canvas course for daily agenda. And I'm going to press the plus button. And then I want to add a new page. So this is just going to be an informational page for my students. I click new page, and then I'm going to name it English 9 Daily Agenda. I might also name it Semester 1. And then I'm going to click Add Item. So that has created the page right here. I now have to click the title to go in to edit the page. So right now I have a blank page. I have to click Edit right here to open up my edit box. So here's my edit box. I can now click this blue More External Tools caret, and then I'm going to scroll down to Google Apps. And then I'm going to find that Google Doc that I want to embed. I can either search through my folders or I can just type the title and it will come up. So there it is right there. I click on the doc and then I go down and click Embed. What this is going to do is embed the Google Doc within the Canvas page. So now here's the Google Doc embedded. If I scroll down and press save, it's going to show me the Google Doc. When I use this embed tool, what it does is it gives me all of the toolbars for Google Docs. So it's literally taking the Google Doc program and embedding that into the Canvas page. This is great if you would like to live edit this doc within the Canvas page. So if I want to be able to go down to today, and I want to add anything to our agenda for the day, I have all of the tools available to me for Google Docs. So I can go in and edit this here. If I changed my mind about the homework, no homework today, I can go in and live edit. Students will not be able to edit this doc, but they will be able to see my live edits. So this is the first way that you can embed a Google Doc into a Canvas course so that students can be able to access it. I'm going to show you a second way that you can embed your Google Doc into your Canvas course, and this is using the Publish to the Web feature. So I'm here on my Google Doc that I want to embed, and I click File, Publish to the Web. And then I'm going to click Embed, and this is the embed code. So this is the actual HTML code. Just so you know that using this Publish to the Web feature will actually publish this Google Doc to the web. So if you have confidential information or sensitive information that you do not want to be published to the web, I would not use this function. I would just embed the Google Doc using the external tools. But if you don't have anything sensitive or confidential on this Google Doc and you're okay with it being searchable on a Google search, then you can use this function. So I'm going to click the HTML code. If I click it once, it will highlight it all, and then I'm going to click Control+C to copy the code. And then I'm going to go back to my Canvas page. So I've created a page, I've given it a title, English 9 Daily Agenda. Right now I'm in the Rich Content Editor. This feature allows me to type directly into the text box. But I don't want to be in the Rich Content Editor. I want to be in the HTML editor. If I click that HTML editor, this is now the code for this Canvas page. So I'm going to paste that code into the HTML editor. I can then click back into the Rich Content Editor view and see my Google Doc. Unfortunately, using that code, it creates a Google Doc that's way too small for it to be accessible or usable by students. So I need to go back into the HTML editor and I need to edit this code. Right now, the code doesn't have any sizing format in it, so I need to add that in. I've created this extra code that creates a height and width format for my Google Doc. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to go back to my Canvas page and I'm going to delete up until the beginning of the word true. So I'm going to highlight that code, press backspace, and then press Control and V to copy the extra code I've created. So this code actually formats the width and the height of the Google Doc. If I click back to the rich content editor, I can now see that my Google Doc is formatted correctly for the students to be able to access. This extra code I will add into the comments of, or into the description of this video. It should also be in the email if you're clicking on this video from an email to me, from me, so you can just add this code in. If I go down and click Save, I can see what this Google Doc is going to look like for the students. So the advantage of doing the Publish to the Web feature is that it removes the toolbars from the Google Doc, it removes all the extra borders, and just creates a more clean look for the students. If I would like to edit this Google Doc, I either need to add in a hyperlink to the doc directly, or I just need to open the Google Doc through my Google Drive. So if I go back to the Google Doc, I can edit this Google Doc, and it will update the embedded version on my Canvas page. It's not instantaneous. It takes a few minutes, and students will need to refresh their page, but it will update this embedded version so that students see the most updated version. You can also link hyperlinks to this doc. So if I go down to this week, if I wanted to hyperlink the Quizlet set that the students are going to study, I can do that still. So I can open a Quizlet set, select the URL, copy that URL, and then go to my Google Doc and hyperlink that Quizlet set right here. So students can still click on hyperlinks using the embedded Google Doc. It just is a little bit more delayed than using the other external tool and embedding it so that you can edit the live doc inside the Canvas page. So you can't edit the live doc in the Canvas page with this Publish to the Web feature. But the advantage, again, is the cleaner look. So these are the two ways that you can embed Google Docs into your Canvas page. Please reach out if you have any other questions or you'd like some help with this. I'd be happy to help you.